Inside has other features that I am not going to discuss in a lot of detail, but because they're pretty much self-explanatory. But I'm going to show you a couple of them for you to be able to further explore them, perhaps in the future. So, on the main interface window, you will see that there is a second subset variable that you can import. Let's, for instance, that rather than just subsetting by year, you want to subset by year and by region. You can do that easily. So if you open up this drop-down menu, you can select region, and what will happen is that inside will show you right now all countries in 2008. Okay, but if you move these to the right a little bit, it will show you America. So only American countries in 2008, and you can see the progression, the change of just countries in America from 1952. Okay, so I'm going to just move the first slider all the way to the left. So these are all American countries in the data set. America 52, and then you can move the first slider to the right, and you will see just American countries throughout the years. So this is America, this is East Asia, this is Europe, and Central Asia. This is the Middle East and North Africa, and these are all of them. So you can also see all of them. As you can see, this is all regions of the world on the year 1952. Now, if you move both sliders to the left, this is what will happen. It will show you tons of charts. Okay, you cannot see them all together, actually, just because there are so many of them together. But you can see all years, for example, simultaneously, and then move the second slider here to just see American countries throughout the years. So as you can see, inside is quite flexible in the way it displays data. It lets you explore and see the data at multiple levels and in multiple ways. So this is all countries in 2008. So you can see that all countries in the data set, all American countries in the data set are on the upper left corner in 2008. Whereas if you go to the past, 1952, they are more spread out. Okay, so here you can see the entire animation, right? The same way that you can use a slider, but you can see all countries here. Or you can move the slider to 2008, okay, just to see American countries in 2008, and then move the second slider to the left to see all countries. And as you can see, this is not really doing anything. It's not showing us tons of charts together. So these two menus work a little bit differently than the second menu. Sorry, the second slider works a little bit differently than the first one. So spend some time just playing with these. Use other subsets. Okay, rather than subsetting by year, you can also subset by population or even by country. If you want to see a single country, you can subset by country over here, and you will be able to select individual countries. Now there is another. Let me just erase the second subset. So I'm going to get rid of region over here. I'm going to click on X. So to go back here, there is another feature that I would like you to play with. If you go to the Add to Plot window, to the Add to Plot button over here, there is something that says here, Identify Points. Okay, if you click on that, this will let you identify objects by clicking on them. So how do you want to select the point? So you click to locate, and if you click on any dot here on the screen, it will label it. So it says 29. What is 29? I don't know. The reason why this happens, it's not showing me that, for instance, this bubble is China. It's because we need to tell the software what it is that we want to use to identify these countries. Rather than their ID, you may want to use the country name. So it's important that you open this menu and says, country. I want to identify this by country. And automatically this will show you that instead of clicking on China, I actually clicked on Mauritania. This is Mauritania. Now I'm going to click on locate again. I'm going to click on this big bubble, and this will tell me that this is China. So if I click on this other bubble over here, it will tell me that this is India. Okay? Now these labels that are appearing will show. If you export the chart as a PDF and then you open it up in Adobe Illustrator, these labels will be there. I don't recommend to identify all countries on a scatter plot like this one, because the graphic can easily become impossible to read. But in some cases, labeling these countries may be useful.